the setup here for BLG is you don't really have the range to take full advantage of it. Yes, you got the double AD carry, but it still feels like a huge amount of this is going to be a case of, can we spread out these fights? Can we buy space for the double AD carry in the back line? And if you actually find T1 out of position, trying to jump on them is going to be so difficult to do.
If you believe in them, they need to hear you now. Their backs are against the wall. It is do or die.
When I think of T1 though, and when I think of K'Sante for Faker, this has been when they've had their standout moments. This has been where Faker has been able to pop off, step forward, and be that veteran on this T1 roster. Make sure that he is Owner's reset though, and Shun knows that he's moving back down. Bin onto Faker in the mid, but bot lane, the repeat dive is around.
Continuing to out-trade in the mid lane. Guma now going to be in trouble. Carry has to do everything he can to protect his AD carry, but it might not be enough. Guma taking out the dive clean this time. They won't fumble it again. Elk going to walk away, blinking, but still standing.
Really good stuff there by On Lulu. Hits him with the polymorph, tanks tower, flashes out, secures the kill. He gets to move that advantage around.
Knock up there though. Clean immediate fall off the snare. Now going to come back. Guma and Carry fighting back, finding a kill on the bottom side. A clean pickoff.
That is much needed for T1. Big stuff there. Gold going into Gumayushi, helping him catch right back up.
Crucial that they're able to find those avenues, especially with how difficult mid lane was going early on in the game. When they can actually enable Yagao to free up on the map, as you mentioned earlier, Dagda. Now Shun uncontested as he starts the Infernal Drake.
Yep. They should be able to pick up this objective. We do have the support recalls though, so Carry is back out on the map, going to come over, pop the Scryer's Bloom. Nice little window though, of course, T1. Nice punishment on. They know he didn't have flash. Owner positioning for another steal. Blast cone in, jump out.
For an angle. Death going to take this one away, and he gets it!
God.
Every time!
Damn, that feels so good as a jungler. Yagao's just looking to hold up there, but bottom side
on caught out again. Elk not able to do anything here on the bottom side. Guma finding another kill.
This is huge for T1. Guma and Carey are clawing their way back into this bottom side now with 2 kills on towards the Xayah is absolutely massive, and so much of that stemming from the fact they didn't have to invest time into taking the dragon. They steal it away. Now they get pressure top, they get pressure on bot.
Bottom lanes from roaming. There is an advantage for them on the top side. Yagao trying to push out.
Taunt gonna land. Bin, is he ready to go back in? Shun now trying to make it out over the wall, trying to get in and grab the Eye of the Herald. Now immediately going to throw down the Lamb's Respite. The Galio coming in. Zeus has a brief moment to try to make it out of this one. The stun coming in from Zeus is massive. They find 3. Faker isolates Bin in the follow. Faker going all out on the top side. He will look to take down Bin. Bin flat, but he's pulled back. And from over the wall, Faker finds the kill. But here is Elk. Elk looking to reset. Elk looking to find the fight, but there is no fight left for BLG. Elk, though, continuing to defy expectations, leaping out over the wall. Carrier ready to follow, Carrier ready to respond. The red buff, will it be enough? Belk finally taken down as Carrier takes the kill. Make sure the dive can't come through, but a second dragon over to T1. So early in the game, they are set up to stack very cleanly to a soul.
Herald dropped mid in the response as well. Faker's there. They should be able to usher it up to a charge at least though, and at least get the expected value here. It's aggroed on minions currently. Okay.
Trying to get in, hit the eye. Owner now coming in. Charge will connect. Crucial for BLG. Would have been devastating to not have that extra influx of gold.
Make it completed, but you need to get access to Yagao's towards multiple side lanes. Also the fact again, I mean, Zay's just free farming up here this whole time.
Faker fishing, trying to find an angle, pulling him back into the waiting arms of Owner. Owner trying to finish the job. Bin trying to heal up, but Bin will get taken down. Owner finding the kill in the mid lane.
Move in to take it.
And they're doing just that. They're going to sacrifice their mid wave, and T1's going to pop the Herald to make them really pay for this.
Yagao just burned Taunt, a brief window.
Owner.
Zeus on the backside as well. Owner ready to steal yet another objective. Evolve Q, Evolve W, bit of poke coming through as BLG just tried to chase Zeus out of the pit. 5K getting lower. Now they're focusing it down. Are they just going to 50-50 at BLG? It's so difficult for them to force any kind of meaningful fight here. Carrier just walking away, Guma walking away. They don't have the CC to lock down a priority target. BLG being shepherded around and now just getting knocked out of the pit immediately. T1 are going to look to blow it down, but BLG need to force the fight. Faker in the back line is doing so much work. The pullback coming through. Faker makes it out. Galio going into the pit. The dragon to the side of T1. T1 coming alive in game 3. Zeus finding a kill. Owner untouched for now, but Elk still stands. He's trying to burn through those health bars. He's still standing. He's still alive. The heal now coming in. Owner finally going to finish the job. It's a massive fight for T1.
They stand tall. They get the dragon and they get the kills afterwards. Yagao goes into the pit.
Stranglehold on this game.
Absolutely, and here we go,
Looking to
Carrier.
pick things off. The taunt coming in to stop any potential follow-up. Shun now ignited. Zeus ready to go over the wall. Yagao getting chunked away, and there's Zeus, but the denial coming in for Yagao. Able to find his Lamb's Respite on the backside. Faker now ready to move right in. He can tear them out of that Lamb's Respite in an instant. Elk trying to get out, but he goes back into the waiting arms of his team. Faker may have overstayed, may have overstepped his welcome. And again, BLG finds an avenue in the fight. For now, it is 1-for-1. Mid laners traded. Mountain Drake spawning now. This is the soul. And BLG are just going to concede it. They don't have the tempo, they don't have the vision. They've got no tools left in the box to contest this one, so it'll just be a free soul. 22 minutes in. Mountain Soul for T1, they can just immediately turn to the Baron to risk anything. Don't need to overforce here. Again, the disengage is really the only big threat that BLG have if T1 overcommit, so taking it slow, playing it controlled, starting this objective up. Guma and Faker looking to take this one down slowly but surely. Owner ready to come over the wall with the smite to secure. Zeus hovering, not quite in fog of war, as the vision is there for BLG to see exactly what he's up to. Kindred can throw down the Lamb's Respite to slow this one. Owner going over the wall, now the fight kicking off, but Carry already ready to engage on, getting lower and lower. Lamb's Respite again, getting a moment. Elk over the wall, but he's not really able to hit any priority targets. And Guma setting up the feathers in the choke. There's no angle here for BLG to fight. Forced away, blinking health bars. It's the Baron for T1.
No ultimate on Yagao. It only just come off cooldown, so T1 find that window of opportunity, jump onto BLG, and now the Baron is theirs. BLG trying to see if they can remount an offense though.
Baker can just ult Shun out of the pit, can deny him access, but Bin waiting over the wall as well. BLG, no, it's all or nothing. It is now or never, but the jungler taken out of the equation. Shun barely able to escape, but Faker secures the Baron for his team. Bin now moving in, taking out Faker, but BLG, there is no fight left. It is the Baron, it is the soul for the side of T1. Oh, avenue to attack this Drake.
Jack's coming around for a flank too. Look at the mini-map here. Zeus is walking the long way around. Top lane, here he comes.
Here comes the engage. Carry not going to make it over the wall, though. That's disastrous. Elk delivered into the waiting arms anyway, though. Here comes Yagao trying to knock him up. Elk still untouched. Carrier whiffs on the knockup. I think anticipation, but it's all starting to fall apart. T1 still favored in the fight. Guma continuing to lay down the feathers, but Elk is standing strong. Bin in the mid lane doing what he can to heal up against Faker. The flash to the side, looking for the snip. Zeus ready to go in. The stun, getting connect. Zeus finding the kill, finding the angle. T1 holding on, barreling down the mid lane. BLG may have bought themselves a moment, but that's about it.
The sides, and somehow Elk manages to step away, but T1, they reset, they go to the Dragon, and they will pick it up.
Yeah, that last fight was killer for T1. Bin wanted the 1v1 with Faker, but guess what? Zeus has his back, the Jax comes over, they also kill the top laner, and that means T1 take Elder. Now they've got the execution power to go for Baron.
You have the Elder buff, you have the ults, you have no hope for BLG.
It would take an impossible fight. T1, this should just be their victory lap. You will not be stronger than this. Massive gold lead, 10k in their favor. And 2 cannon minions, 3 cannon minions. Ready to keep this push going. T1 again, they don't need to force a fight. They can just keep poking. They can slowly but surely grind BLG out of this game. Zeus leaping in. Won't find the stun. Traded for mobility on the side of Bin. Shun fishing for an angle. Has to be careful to step forward here. 12 seconds left on the Baron, or the Elder buff rather. Maybe they can find that avenue. Maybe they can hold on for another minute or so, but that should just be about it. Immediately, Bin goes gold and buys a brief second. 3 seconds left on the Elder, but I don't think it's going to be enough time. Lamb's Respite now coming in into the back line as Zeus denying the Respite angle, but Elk still standing for now. T1 fighting, having such a good time in the base as they keep their hopes alive going into game 4.
T1 still fighting here. They stand up in game number 3.